Tonight's modified feature event, mid-season championship time for the open wheel competitors. Mark Largenest and Larry Ross in row number 1. Moose Hewitt, Teddy Christopher in row 2. None of these drivers have won a feature event yet this season, folks. Everybody's getting a bit hungry. Everybody's looking for the big payday and the points as they charge off that fourth turn to the green flag. Keep your eyes on that front row. The heavy hitters are starting towards the middle of the pack, and they won't waste much time charging to the front. Mark Largenest has the edge in turn number 1. Side by side, the open wheelers enter and exit turns 1 and 2. Down the 300-foot long back straightaway, it's Mark Largenest out front, Larry Ross in second, and the battle continues to wage for the third spot between Moose Hewitt and Teddy Christopher. Problems in turn 1, a couple of cars making contact. We've got a few stuck up in turn. Green is out, we're back underway as they power off that fourth turn. Up into turn number 1, once again it's Largenest out front. The inside line appears to be the preferred line as Hewitt able to take advantage of Ross on the inside to grab off the runner-up honors for the time being. Also on the move is Jerry Pearl, car number 43. Pearl works that inside groove to grab off the third spot. Looks as though he may bring along the flying zero of Ricky Young to boot. A real shake-up up front. Teddy Christopher looking for a break in the action. Was running up front, now finds himself at the rear of the field as Jamie Marvin goes around with the 07. A little glitch up in turn number 1. The 37 to go in tonight's Coca-Cola sponsored main event. Green is quickly back out. Again, it's the inside lane that gets the bite. A tight squeeze through turn 1. Once again, it's Largenest up front, followed by Jerry Pearl. We've got a car jumping out of line. It appears to be the 23 of Larry Ross. Now we've got another competitor going around. They tighten up a bit on the backstretch, anticipating the green this time by. Mark Largenest, your leader, driving car number 33, looking to pick up where he left off. Once again, the inside line appears to be the better of the two, as Largenest is your leader. Somebody in trouble. Ricky Young bobbles in turn 2. A mad scramble on the backstretch, but everybody gets squared away. The field settles down somewhat, as Mark Largenest, your leader, has Jerry Pearl in hot pursuit. The 5 of Harry Rice runs third. The battle is for fourth between Hewitt and Teddy Christopher. Problems in turn 1 and 2. Frank Cardeal goes around and it looks as though he's collected at least a half a dozen cars. Some of the cars able to refire and drive away right quickly. Others may not be quite as lucky. They wind him up once again, but it looks as though it's going to be a false start, as Jerry Pearl not wanting it didn't work. We bring them back together once again. Keep your eyes on that front row. Mark Largenest on the inside, Jerry Pearl on the outside, and it looks as though we have a new leader at the line as Jerry Pearl, making his way around the outside, takes over command, followed by the 33 of Largenest. Pearl looking for his second win of the year. Likes his new nickname, from consistency to aggressive. A big turnaround here in the 1992 season. Open wheel racing. Wheel to wheel, door handle to door handle, lap after lap. Some of the top runners right there looking for room. Jerry Pearl has had a taste of victory. He'd like to drink from the cup once again. Keep in mind, this is a 40-lap feature event. Off the fourth turn, down to complete lap number 9 is Pearl. Once again being hounded by Mark Largenest. Running third is Harry Rice. Teddy Christopher on the move with the 54, moves into the 4th spot, down on the inside of Moose Hewitt. Ricky Young trying to make a similar move. Looks down underneath the 19, grabs off the number 5 position. Rocco on the move with the 13X car. He's able to use that low groove to move into the number 6 position. A lot of drivers looking for their first win of the year. Other drivers looking to make it 2 for the 1992 racing season. Jerry Pearl, Mark Lajeunesse, Harry Rice, Teddy Christopher. That's the top 4. And Christopher looks to the outside to go around Harry Rice. Christopher's got the secret. He's got the formula worked out on the outside groove. The 54 car has been very consistent on the high side. And that's what it takes to charge to the front of the field. Rocco also looks to the outside. He's got Jimmy Broderick down on the inside. Lap shown as complete. This is a 40-lap feature event, and right now your leader remains the 43 of Jerry Pearl. Teddy Christopher and Harry Rice continue to battle for the 3rd and 4th spots. Ricky Young and Ronnie Rocco waiting in the wings. They run 5th and 6th respectively. Jimmy Broderick continues to run 7th. David Gator is 8th. Moose Hewitt is 9th. And Jamie Marvin runs 10th. Makes that Burt Marvin in the 07 running in the 10th spot. Now they begin to stretch it out somewhat as Rocco gets by the 54 of Teddy Christopher to move into the top 5. This time by will leave us 1 short of the halfway mark. 19 laps shown as complete. The top 5 cars looking to pull away from the remainder of the pack. Halfway marker coming out, 20 down, 20 to go, as Jerry Pearl continues up front. Scott Boria bobble momentarily, now regains control. Larry Ross and Burt Marvin come together momentarily. Both appear to be rolling in a forward motion, and we stay under green. Rocco evidently falling off the pace with the 13X car. Chris Jones around with the 9 car, and that's going to bring out the caution. As we're about to go back to green, and Jerry Pearl gets the bite at the drop of the green. Harry Rice sticks the nose of the number 5 down on the inside of Lajeunesse. Rice looking for a piece of the runner-up honors as they continue to battle side by side. They complete lap number 23 with Rice having the bumper out front. Sparks fly as the action continues hot and heavy through turns 1 and 2. Rice is up to 2nd. A little bump and go through the turn. Jimmy Broderick on the line. He collects Burt Marvin and Scott Boria. Ended up a whole lot more serious than... And that's under caution, believe it or not. Green is back out. Teddy Christopher gets the jump. Along with Ricky Young in the 0. The 3 cars run under a blanket. Lajeunesse is back to 4th as Ricky Young takes over the runner-up spot. This race has taken many twists and turns along the way. And Jerry Pearl out front with the 43 car looking for his 2nd win of the year. Front being chased by the likes of Ricky Young as somebody goes sideways off turn 2. Looks to be Larry Ross in the 23 car sliding off the speedway. He refires, but unfortunately not before the yellow flag had been displayed. Young in that front row, they're going to try it again as Pearl once again gets the bite at the drop of the green. Ricky Young, Harry Rice, Lajeunesse all chasing down Jerry Pearl. David Gator, Moose Hewitt. Looks to be young Burt Marvin. Mark Recaro, Teddy Christopher. The double take swimwear. United Auto Parts 43 leads as Ricky Young. Braking traction off turn 2 cost him dearly as Harry Rice moves around the outside. Mark Lajeunesse waiting to make a similar move with the 33 car. Keep in mind, this is a 40-lap feature event. Anything can and is likely to happen before it's over. Teddy Christopher has it literally sideways through the turn. The 54 car is on the move. He's in the 9th spot. He's caught up with Mark Recaro. Question is, how many cars can he pass in the last 10 laps? Jerry Pearl, Harry Rice, Ricky Young, Mark Lajeunesse, David Gator, Burt Marvin, and Moose Hewitt. That's the top 7 cars at the present time. They all run under a blanket. Laps beginning to tick away. Harry Rice looking to the inside. He'd like nothing better than to pick up his first win of the year. Our defending track champion Ricky Young in the Flying Zero runs 3rd. Mark Lajeunesse continues to run 4th. Top 7 cars run nose to tail. 5 to go marker being presented this time by 5 more times around the 1/3 mile oval. That's all that remains of this 40-lap feature event. Jerry Pearl out front. Harry Rice would like a piece of that action, as would Ricky Young and Mark Lajeunesse. But let's see what's going to happen as the final 4 circuits continue on the green.
Marker coming out this time by Jerry Pearl leads Harry Rice and Ricky Young in the Flying Zero. 2 to go marker going out to Jerry Pearl in the 43. Top 7 cars running nose to tail down the backstretch into turn number 3. Mark Lajeunesse running in the 4th position. White flag coming out this time by final time around the 1/3 mile oval. David Gator in the 27-19 of George Moose Hewitt. And it looks so it's a 0-7 of Burt Marvin in that pack of 7 cars out of turn number 4 for the final time as Jerry Pearl looks to pick up the win. Settling for the runner-up positions, car number 5 for Harry Rice from Waterford, the Robico Excavating sponsored entry. Settling for the 3rd spot unofficially, it's car number 0, the Michaels Pool and Spa. Sponsored Chevrolet, the 33 of Mark Lajeunesse, unofficially in for position number 4. Well, Jerry Pearl looking to pull down into victory lane as he picks up the win in tonight's 40-lap modified main event, again sponsored by the fine folks out at Coca-Cola. Joe Golis down trackside. He's going to have a word with the feature winner momentarily.
As the old man of the Waterford Speedbowl, Mr. Consistency gets his new nickname tonight as Jerry Pearl picks up his 2nd win of the year and continues to climb towards the top of the point standings. Ms. Dawn A. Cool will make the presentation as the Waterford Speedbowl Trophy Queen of the evening. Out shortly, Yes, he is. And Mr. Consistency, Jerry Pearl, picks up his second win of the year, driving the double take swimwear, Diane's Beauty Corner, United Auto Parts, along with the Chiropractic Family Services of Colchester, Salo sponsored, number 43, Jerry Pearl. You told me this week you want to change your nickname. You keep driving that way, I'm going to have to give you your wishes. What do you think? Can you keep it up for the rest of the season?
We're sure going to try, Joe. I'd like to thank a lot of people here tonight. A lot of people that haven't been here, they're here tonight. Phil Moran, my daughter, both daughters, my son, the whole crew. I really appreciate everybody's help, and I can't say enough.
You forgot Kevin over there. Kevin hasn't been here in a while. You know, Jerry Pearl, the outside lane has not been the preferred way around. You did it on the high side tonight. Was the car set up for the outside groove, or did you just get a little bit lucky, should we say?
No, Phil Moran told me that the car was set up for the outside, and I just went for it.
Well, evidently Phil didn't lie, folks, as Jerry Pearl's down in victory lane. How about another nice round of applause as Mr. Aggressive picks up win number 2.